Hey everyone, as it's anti-bullying week coming up, Charlie McDonald's mum, Charlie McDonald's mum, I can't remember your name or your YouTube thing, but I will link it down below, for all the information. So Charlie McDonald's mum uploaded a video, with some YouTubers, Alfie from Pointless Blog, Louis from Louis, Food for Louis, among a few of them. And these YouTubers were talking about their experiences with bullying. So I thought I would share with you and with Charlie's mum some of my own personal bullying experiences. So I was bullied from about the age of 8, almost 9, and it was first started when I moved houses or areas. So I was an 8-year-old from small town in Somerset, England, going into a new school in a big part of Hampshire, in Southampton, Hampshire. It wasn't too much bullying. It was, you sound funny, did you live on a farm, curious 8-9-year-old questions. And then when I got, and it would just be, oh, go back to your farm, milk the cows, milk the sheep, yada. And then it got worse when I started secondary school at 11. No one wanted to be my friend. I had very few close friends. I actually went to an all-girls school in Southampton, which is now, I believe, a mixed school. And I was bullied quite bad at 11, 12. And then at 12, in year 8, a new girl started. And she was taller than me, bigger than me, and thought that she could have the better of me. So she would hit me, poke me, push me, pull my hair, everything unimaginable she did. She physically, mentally and emotionally tortured me over the next year and a half. She would hit me and try and say it was self-defense, that I had hit her first. There's one incident where she had hit me so hard that I had fallen back and hit my head on the concrete playground, and it knocked me unconscious for about 10 minutes. That my mum had to come and pick me up, and my mum took me to the walk-in clinic, and basically I had mild concussion, and that was kind of the last straw for my mum and my dad. They basically had enough of the school not dealing with it, trying to blame it on me. I went into self-destruct mode just because no one was listening to me. I would act up that I'd be in isolation for 3 out of 5 days. And at this school you're only allowed to be in isolation for 3 days out of 5 days. So that's what they'd do with me. They'd put me in there for 3 days and I'd be in classes for the other 2 days. and then the next week it would start up again. I would be bullied, I'd act out, that they'd put me in isolation for 3 days, get out, and it was just a continuous pattern. So my parents decided at 13 we were going to move. We moved just after my 14th birthday, so my last day was the day before my 14th birthday, and then I didn't start my new school for a month, like a month later. Hoping that it would be a new start, we moved house in the area, and my parents have both got new jobs, new school, same problems. Well, kind of the same problems. I made friends with a boy in my class. I went to a mixed school. First time in like 2.5 years that I'd been into a mixed school. I had made friends with one of the guys in the class, in my year, and the girls found out. They, I always have said that it's hard to start a new school, no matter how old you are, but when you have moved from a big town, to a small town where everybody knows everybody and everybody's already have their friends sorted and stuff like that, it's hard. Within a week of starting this new school, I had made friends with a guy, like I said, and then my second week, I remember I was in the washroom and I'd been to the toilet and I was washing my hands, and the girls, was about 10 to 15 of them all crowding around me, telling me to leave this certain guy alone, that I was useless, I was worthless, nobody wanted me there, all this kind of stuff. I managed to break free, get to the door, and open it, but before I could get my full body out, I had got one arm out, and the door had hit me in my arm, leaving me with a massive bruise, which thankfully I could cover up. And again, they would hit me, pull my hair, emotionally, physically, mentally drain me. The only thing that felt good was trying to commit suicide. And there was a few times in there that I wanted to not be alive anymore. Because there's only so much that you could take from so many people, and nobody believing you. Both schools didn't deal with it. To the point where I would be bullied and I wouldn't tell my parents that I wanted to commit suicide. And then it carried on to college. I didn't finish high school. Well, I did. I just managed to do my GCSEs, but I was kicked out of school at 15 and basically had to do my exams, vast majority of my revision on my own at home because of my actions. because I was being bullied and just couldn't say anything. And then my revision, my actual exams, I had to be at school. Like, I'd get to the school, and because everybody else could be out in the playground or in the library or revising for their exams, I had to be in the front waiting area office to be escorted into the area to do my exams. So the last bit that on here is my current situation. So my current situation is it had gone through all through high school for about 4 years, 4.5 years. Went through college, my first year of college, and then I finally decided, you know what, no, I don't like being at this college. Too many people know me, can bully me, know the situation. I'm going to go to another college, which I did. So that's how we kind of dealt with it a little bit. And then people kind of still knew who I was. So in 2008 we moved to Canada, which is probably the best decision that I ever made. I now no longer have people bullying me, hitting me, mentally, verbally, assaulting me. I don't have anybody saying that I'm useless, that I can't do anything, that I'm my own person. I'm a lot happier, and I finally don't want to commit suicide anymore. People say that, it's a part of growing up. No, nobody deserves to be made to feel like crap every day by going into school or college. Nobody deserves to be put down every single day. They would self-harm, because I self-harmed for about 18 months. I'd dig my nails into my skin. I'd carve little lines into my arm. I'd bite my hands. I didn't deserve to go through that to do that every single day. Nobody deserves to be bullied every single day of their lives. So I'm a strong believer of karma, and that everything that my bullies did to me will one day come around and someone will do it to them. I am a strong believer that what doesn't kill me makes me stronger, and it has. I know what I want to do in my life, and I am finally happy with who I am, where I'm going, and what I am finally going to be doing with my life. Bye.